Hey folks, I'm going to do a really small fly today. This is tied on a number 6 streamer hook, and it's probably a lot smaller than I usually do, but I'll give you trout guys an idea of what can be done with the Gliss and Glint Plus. Okay, so I'm going to be using the white for this, and I'm going to be mixing it with a little bit of angel hair. And it's a very simple fly to tie once you get down to basics, and this is how we do it. So we'll start off as we normally do by putting down a layer of thread, just like so. And again, with the Gliss and Glint, like the less material you can use, the better. Normally with a pike or salt water pattern, we would use the whole length for that, but obviously because we're doing smaller patterns here, we don't really need the whole length. So what we do, we take it about the halfway mark, and we cut that in half, and we lay that piece down, and we tease out a little bit. Okay, and when we're happy with that, we just force it down either side. There's not that many strands on this, and don't worry if you don't get it all the way around, because you're going to be putting other materials on top, so it's all good. Okay, and keep going until you get nearly to the eye, and you have that little bit left over there. Okay, so we'll just leave that there for now. And what we'll do, we'll take the next piece and we'll just tease that out. And this piece is going to be just slightly longer. We don't have to be too precise on this, because ultimately we're going to probably trim this down a little bit at the end. And you get a couple of wraps round. You got to do a couple of wraps. That's going to stop you building up a big bulk. Okay, so that's kind of looking okay. And we're going to take a little bit more, like so, and cut it in half. Right, and cut it in half. Lay one half down, and again tease it out to give you a taper. And put it on. It's a little bit shorter at the back this time and longer out the front, and push it round. Like so, and a couple of wraps. It's going to change the positioning of that just a little bit. Because we're not using a lot of material, you just need to swerve it round a bit on the hook shank just to make sure it's covering. You'll get the positioning right if you feel with it. Okay, that's that. Okay, now what I'm going to do now is take this piece and fold it back, and 1, 2 wraps, and I'm going to take the bottom piece and divide it on each side of the hook, again twisting like this, and 1, 2, 3. And now you can see, obviously if you're going to tie on top of that, that will create quite a bulk on top of that, and it will be quite unsightly, and you'll end up with a huge big nose on that. So what we're going to do, we're actually going to tie just in front of that. So the piece that we have, we again tease that out, and place on top. All good. And we're going to do a couple of wraps round. What I'm going to do here now is I'm going to put a little bit of varnish on there, and I'll just secure that a bit. And that's looking quite good. Okay, now what we're going to do is split that if you can see, like that, and then fold it down, and then push back and underneath and divide, and a couple of wraps like that. You see we're getting quite a nice little head there. Okay, so we just need another piece of the white. Again, hardly any material. Sorry about my sniffing, I've still got the old cough and cold, and I shall be breaking open the whiskey later and getting rid of it. Okay, so same again. Got one wrap around, and just make sure the positioning's at the side. You can always push it down and move it around till you get it. Okay. And then the other piece, we're going to go on top. Now it's looking a bit messy just now, but because you're going to trim this, it'll be fine in the end. Nice and neat. Okay. Okay, so we're now going to fold that back again, and we twist it to get it all together. There we go. And underneath again. Let's secure that down, a few wraps. Okay, now I'm going to add the angel hair. So we're going to take a length of this. What I usually do is just rub it together, like so. Just keeps it all together, and you can get your length through doing that as well. So that's going to go just on there, and 1, 2, 3, and then we're going to fold that back. I can actually get another couple of wraps in there, so because you want to get that right up to the hook eye. Okay, and then we'll fold that back. Okay. Okay. Now, as I usually do, I'll just touch that off. Now we're going to trim it a little bit. So again, I always trim from the back. Hope you can see that. Just to get the size that I want. It's quite hard doing this and knowing whether it's in shot or not with a forward-facing camera. I think I should invest in one that I can actually see what I'm doing. Okay, and move it off the sides there. Okay. So for guys in the UK, I'm presuming this will be quite good for your competition flies when you've got trout feeding on, frying the shallows and stuff. I'd imagine this would do quite well. Okay, so now we're going to put on the eyes, and I'm going to be using the green roachy eye. This is a 5mm. if I can get it out. Okay, so I'm going to be using the diamond fine again on this. Okay, so I'm going to put a tiny bit on the back of the eye and get the placement. And you can use if you don't want to push it down with your finger, you can use a pair of scissors or something just to hold it down, and that just secures that in place. Okay, and we'll turn that. And okay, so what I'm going to do now, I'm just going to trim these sticky out bits because I'm going to be UVing the whole head there. So any bits of jutty out fibres, I just want to tease them down with a wet finger. Okay, so now we're going to go for a wee bit of a solid head. Again, just a thin coating all over the top, and then hit it with your light. Okay, on the other side, what I'm going to do, I've actually got a sticky out bit there, so I'm just going to touch that up with the lighter. There we go, perfect. Just don't hold it on there too long, obviously. Okay, as you notice, I'm keeping moving that round just so it doesn't all fall off the sides. Okay. One more coat of this. This diamond fine is actually brilliant for doing this. Okay, that's looking pretty good. So I may just want to trim that a little bit. Obviously when that gets wet, that's all going to hold down to the body. Okay, and there you have a great little bait fish. Great for the fry feeders.